I'm going to discuss with you evaluating numerical expressions. And in evaluating numerical expressions, we use the rule which says parenthesis, exponent, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. This rule should be followed from left to right. The parentheses should always come first, to be followed by exponent. The multiplication and the division can be switched, can be flipped, or can be interchanged depending on which comes first from left to right. If multiplication comes before division, multiply before you divide. But then if division comes before multiplication, you are going to divide before you multiply. And after doing these two operations, you can do the addition and subtraction. And these two operations can also be interchanged depending on which comes first. If addition comes first, before subtraction, you add before you subtract. But then, if subtraction comes first before addition, you are going to subtract before you add, depending on which comes first from left to right. So multiplication and division can be interchanged. Addition and subtraction can be interchanged, but not the parenthesis and the exponent. Okay? I have here, but today I am going to discuss with you a numerical expressions with two fundamental operations with parentheses, with and without parentheses. Like for example number 1 here, I have your 12 plus 4 times 3. Ask yourself, do I say a parenthesis? No. Then proceed to exponent. Do I say exponent? No. Then proceed here. Do I say multiply? Yes. Okay? So therefore, you're going to multiply first. For you not to be confused on what you're going to solve first, you are going to underline the numbers to be multiplied. So, you are going to underline 4 times 3, which means to say, you are going to multiply 4 times 3 first. So what is 4 times 3? It is a 12. You're going to write down the answer below 4 times 3. So you're going to write 12 there. And then you are going to bring down the 12 and the plus sign. And finally, you have 12 plus 12. So what is 12 plus 12? It is 24. So therefore, the value of the expression 12 plus 4 times 3 is 24. Okay? I have here the second example. The second example is 16 times open parenthesis 54 minus 13 close parenthesis. So ask yourself, do I see parenthesis? Yes. So therefore, you are going to solve the number or the operation inside the parenthesis. So you are going to underline 54 minus 13. And what is 54 minus 13? It is 41. Okay? So write your answer below here. 54 minus 13 is 41. You bring down the times and you bring down the 16. Okay? So what you are going to do now is you are going to multiply 16 times 41. And I know you cannot do it horizontally. You're going to do it vertically. So you're going to have 16 times 41. Using the standard algorithm, you're going to multiply 1 times 6 is 6, 1 times 1 is 1, and then 4 times 6 is 24, so we have 4, carry 2, and then 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is 6, and you are going to add. Okay? We bring down the 6, 1 plus 4 is a 5, and then bring down 6. So therefore, the value of 16 times open parenthesis 54 minus 13 closed parenthesis is 656. Okay? I have here another example. The third example is 35 times open parenthesis 2 plus 3 close parenthesis. So ask yourself, do I see parenthesis? Yes. Therefore, you're going to solve what is inside the parenthesis. Okay? So I'm going to underline this. What is 2 plus 3 is 5. Write your 5 below 2 plus 3. And the rest, you're going to bring it down. So bring down the times and bring down the 35. And now you are going to multiply, okay? So 35 times 5, I know you cannot do it horizontally. So we're going to write the numbers in vertical order and we are going to multiply, okay? So 5 times 5 is 25, carry 2. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 3 is 17. I'm going to write my 175 here. So therefore, the value of the expression 35 times open parenthesis 2 plus 3 close parenthesis is 175. Always remember, when you are evaluating numerical expressions, you are going to follow the rule for order of operations. And what is that rule? From left to right, parentheses should be done first, followed by exponent, multiplication and division. If they both are used, you are going to find out which comes first from left to right. If it is multiplication before division, then multiply before you divide. But if division comes first before multiplication, you're going to divide before you multiply. And then, if addition and subtraction are used, if these two operations are used, both are used in the expression, you're going to see if addition comes first before subtraction, add before you subtract. If subtraction comes first before addition, then subtract before you add. As I have told you, multiplication and division can be switched, and addition and subtraction can be switched depending on which comes first. So the M and the D could be DA, which means to say DM, which means to say divide and multiply if division comes first. AD can be SA. Okay, remember the order, the rule for evaluating numerical expression is PEMDAS. The MD could be DM and SAS could be SA.